Have you been looking for the perfect way to store your garlic and onions? If so, then you're in luck, because today I am going to share with you a simple and beautiful way to store your garlic and onions long term. Well, I spent a lot of time trying to braid our onions and garlic for storage, and it never worked out great. And the added bonus to stringing up your onions and garlic instead is you don't have to run and grab a pair of scissors when you're ready to use it in the kitchen. You can just grab it and go. Now let's get in to stringing up some garlic. After your garlic and onions are trimmed and cleaned up, it is time to string them up. To do this, I use the garden twine that we string up our tomatoes with. It works really great and we have an abundance of it. You're also gonna need some scissors. Obviously, you're gonna need your garlic or your onions and a sturdy hook or screw to hang your string on while we work. First, you're gonna cut your string to the length you want. This isn't gonna get a whole lot shorter as we string up our onions and garlic, so just eyeball it and leave about an extra 4 to 6 inches for when we tie our loop. To make the loop, I like to hold the ends of my string together and fold it back and then tie it off. It makes a really nice sturdy loop for when you take these indoors to hang them up in your pantry or your kitchen. When your string is ready to go, you put it up on your hook or whatever you're hanging it on, and you want to give this a pretty good tug and make sure this is really sturdy, because like I just said, these can get really heavy, especially in the case of these big yellow onions here. This is very heavy. I can barely lift it onto our hook inside. So just make sure and give it a really good tug so you know it's secure. Now we're gonna go ahead and get that first bulb of garlic or onion set on our string. For this, I like to select a really nice large bulb of garlic or a large onion to act as a really supportive base for the rest of the garlic and onions that we are going to be stringing up on top. The process to get your first bulb of garlic or onion on is a little bit different than all the rest, but still very simple. To do it, make sure you have the strings separated, and I have my hand face me so I can place my garlic or onion bulb in there. And you're just going to loop this over and then back up and around, and you're not tying anything, and give it a little pull, and that is going to hold itself there. And from here on out, the process is even easier than getting that first bulb on there, and you will just keep alternating sides. Grab your next bulb of garlic, place the stem between your strings and loop it to the outside and then underneath your bulb of garlic and slide it down so it rests neatly on top of your base bulb. Next, we're going to repeat this process in reverse on the other side. You're going to place the stem of your garlic through, loop it around the back, and then underneath your bulb of garlic. Once you have those first 3 bulbs on, go ahead and give your string a gentle twist and then a second twist to make sure that those 3 bulbs are nice and secure. Then we are going to repeat the process that we just did with our second and third bulb. You're going to place the stem of your garlic through, wrap it around the outside, and then underneath the bulb of garlic and slide it down into place. As I'm going along, I like to look for where there is a hole in my string and get it nestled down in there really nice so you end up with a really beautiful, even string of garlic or onions at the end. And if it doesn't look great in the beginning, don't worry. My first ones didn't either, and sometimes they still don't, but no matter what, it's going to look really gorgeous in your kitchen, and it's going to be a great talking point when you have company over. Once you're done, there is no need to tie it off. It's ready to be taken down from where you were working and taken inside and hung up in your kitchen or your pantry, wherever you're going to be storing them. And that is really all there is to it. This method of storing onions and garlic is so simple, absolutely beautiful, and it is a great conversation piece for when you have company over to talk about all the benefits of growing your food at home and encourage them to maybe try doing it too. Thanks so much for spending time with me today as I strung up the last of our garlic harvest. I know your time is valuable, and it is the only thing that you can't get more of, and I love that you are here spending it with me in the garden. If you learned anything today, if you could give this video a thumbs up, we would really appreciate it. And if you have a friend or loved one looking for the perfect way to store their onions and garlic, please share this video with them. It really helps us a lot, and we will see you back here on the next video. Like a baby. It's the garlic baby. Okay.